Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Bork. In today's video, we're covering the ranks from 10.6 to 11.3, and huge credits to Miss Nyara and all the folks who are working on this Google spreadsheets right here. Go ahead and scroll down and give credit where credit is due, because without them, this video wouldn't be possible, and I would not have any voice on YouTube, to be honest, because I can't do all of this calculation on my own. So thank you to Miss Nyara, Spire, Mighty Zanark, Board King, JZZ, Mars, and Andu Krandu from Precalc. Without all of you, this video would not be possible, and I could not be on YouTube talking about any of these things. Miss Nyara, if you're ever out there and you drop a comment on YouTube, someone just leave a bunch of upvotes so I can heart it and pin it, because without her, or without them, without the team creating this spreadsheet right here, we would be left blind on what to actually upgrade. This video helps you out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel and lets me know you guys want more pre-con content. But let's go ahead and jump right into this. Stay on the blue marked rank normally, all right? Brick warning if you rank them up from here. So if you upgrade Makoto from rank 9.6 to 11.3, you're going to brick them. That's a huge warning. If you don't care about bricking, then feel free to do whatever you want, but this is mostly for CB in case you were wondering. So rank 9.6, why Makoto? Leave her there, even though 11.3 is going to give her more stats. Debuffs way better when receiving any damage. All right, so she just debuffs better. In case you're wondering, the red numbers mean they're essentially losing these stats. Boost means TP boost. She's going to be getting minus 15 TP boost, and there comes to these green numbers right here, it just means an increase in stats. As you can see, Ayane is also going to be retaining her rank at 9.6. Just leave her there. So as you can see, for Ayane, just leave her at R9.6 because she is going to be able to cast her UBs more often. And then when it comes to Shinobu, leave her at A6. If you've already upgraded her to 10.6 or 9.3 or whatever, if she's past 8.6, just upgrade her to 11.3. It's just going to be the best. 8.6 Shinobu is best because she's going to be able to do her debuffs a little bit better, but I think most people have already upgraded her and it's at the point of no return. So just keep her 11.3 if you've already upgraded her. I really wouldn't worry about it. Summer Kokoro, she's going to be a weird character, top left and top right only at 10.2. So if you're wondering what does that mean, so let's go ahead and look at Summer Kokoro right here at level 107. All right, rank 10, top right is going to be this right here, the Gaia Bardiche, and then top left is this piece of gear that is not able to be equipped yet. Just note, once we get 11.3, we can equip these two pieces. Just leave her like that. Quick breakdown on these ranks. 10.6 means all of these pieces of gear all equipped. 11.3 means just these right hand pieces of gear is going to be upgraded. Some characters can be at 11.2 where they don't equip this armor piece. When it comes to Summer Kokoro, just don't level her Summer Oracle right here. Going to really benefit her if you just really don't touch her. And like I said earlier, just equip her top two pieces, top right here and top left right here. So let's go ahead and jump into other ranks. Just note that these are variable optimal ranks, so depending on what you want them to do, you will leave them at these certain ranks. So for example, Sumigi 9.6 means she's going to interrupt more, disrupt, so she's going to be casting her UBs, and that's just going to be good. You can upgrade her to 10.6 in case you want to be more defensive, but personally speaking, if you want her to be more on a war path to killing people, then leave her at R9.6, or not really killing people, just essentially disrupting people, which is what Sumigi is going to be good at. Akino, my recommendation is keep her at 10.6 if you want her to be more tanky, R9.6 if you want more damage. Akino really doesn't deal that much damage, so personally I would just keep her at 10.6 so she can essentially do some more tanking. Her main trait is the fact that she can essentially heal some people and deal some damage a little bit better than your average, I guess, other subpar DPS. But honestly, Akino doesn't really shine until she gets her 6-star form, but just note, in case you're curious, my recommendation is 10.6. Now when it comes to Hiyori, I would just leave her at 9.6 because Hiyori doesn't really need more stats in my opinion, and I just want her to cast her UB. Her UB is pretty powerful, but at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you want to upgrade her to 10.6, 9.6. You want my personal recommendation, R9.6, even though these green numbers are really tempting. Her TP boost being lost is just too much in my opinion. Okay, when it comes to Tomo, I would leave her at 10.6. Don't upgrade her to 11.3. I've already got her at 10.4, I think, so 4-star, and you can see I have her actually at 10.5. So yeah, yeah, that's going to be my recommendation. She's not going to hurt at 10-6, just don't get her to 11-3. Same thing with Eriko, just leave her at 10-6, great for PvP. 11-3 for general, just note that she's only really going to be getting some drain and she's going to be losing some accuracy. Eriko is blind enough in my opinion, so she doesn't really need 11-3. And when it comes to Summer Pekarine, just go ahead and upgrade her to 10-6. Leave her at that. She's going to be safer versus Ilya, and I think that's what most people are using Summer Pekarine for. Now when it comes to Mimi, just go ahead and leave her at 10-6. It's just going to be her best stats. Same thing with Mahru. I don't know if anyone's using Mahru, but if you're using Mahru for PvP, apparently 11-3 is a little bit better because she gets some accuracy, drain, and some dodge, which is really nice. Halloween Shinobu, this is going to be a big one. Leave her at 10-6 if you want her to be better against herself. Being better against another Halloween Shinobu is essentially what herself means. If you want her to be better against Ilya, apparently the text says leave her at 11-3. Anything but herself. So she's going to be good against Ilya. So it's up to you whether you want Shinobu to be good against herself or against Ilya. My bet is you want her to be good against Ilya. So 11-3 is going to be the recommendation because she gets more dodge and some more accuracy. Halloween Miyako, I'm not really going to break this one down. I think 9-6 is just going to be better. I don't know what she's going to be looking like, so don't press my opinion on that one. Midline support, Kokoro, leave her at 10-2. The same thing as Summer Kokoro, top right, top left, like we talked about earlier. In case you forgot what that is, top right, top left, that's going to be for no more Kokoro as well. Okay, jumping into Akari, I would just leave her at R96. You like her UB, I don't want to touch her personally speaking. When it comes to Ilya and Erisa, Ilya should be left at 9-6. Please do not upgrade her to 11-3 unless you're feeling a little bit greedy, because apparently you can deal more damage, but just note that Ilya is very prone to killing herself. So if you want that leverage on being able to kill yourself on a CB run, then feel free to do that, even though you could possibly deal more damage, but it's up to you at the end of the day. I've killed myself way too many times with Ilya on a CB run, so I'm just going to be leaving her at a very modest 9-6 in my opinion. When it comes to Erisa, you can upgrade her to 11-3 for CB and PvE. She is going to be getting some extra TP boost. Personally, I'm just going to leave her at 9-6. If you have her at 9-6, I feel like that's still safe. Just know it's just going to be CB niche. I think 9-6 is just good in case you want her to cast her UBs more often. I could be wrong. It's up to you. And like I said, this is going to be more variable ranks, and it doesn't really matter whether you upgrade her or not, in my opinion. All right, this is going to be 10-6 is slightly better. That means you just leave them at 10-6. Don't upgrade them to 11-3. That's going to apply to Jita, Monica, Rin, and Maho. And as you can see, Jita just gets no benefits going to 11-3 except more HP, but who cares about that? Jita doesn't need to be thicker. She just needs to be able to attack, in my opinion. Monica, she's just going to be getting some more crit and some HP. Useless. Rin, more HP. Kind of useless in my opinion as well. Maho, she's going to be getting some more retain and some attack. Honestly speaking, why does Maho need that? So yeah, just leave them at 10-6 and that's going to be really good for them. Now when it comes to these people right here, 11-3 and 10-6 is almost identical. Ideally, just leave them at 10-6. If you have extra resources, then pump them to 11-3 if that's what you feel like. Lima, Kuka, Matsuri, Misogi, and Kurumi. I don't know if you're using like Misogi or Kurumi. Just leave them at 10-6. Lima, I would leave her at 10-6 because she's getting less TP boost. Even though Lima's TP boost isn't that great, I don't feel like she's going to be getting that many benefits going to 11-3. Unless you use her for arena and you want her to be bulkier, then I completely understand. Feel free to do that and upgrade her to 11-3 like we talked about earlier. Summer Tamaki is a weird one. Personally speaking, I'll just leave her at 10-6. Her benefits to 11-3 is only some accuracy and some physical HP. Not really worth it in my opinion. I already have my Tamaki at like 10-6 right now, or 10-5, so I'm not even like looking at this 9-6 CB niche in my opinion. If you're wondering about Summer Mifuyu, she's going to be used in PvP. It looks like you could just really leave her at like 11-3. It's up to you. If you have the extra resources, then feel free to upgrade her. And when it comes to Mifuyu, you should just leave her at 10-6 in my opinion. She's going to be losing some crit, some HP, but she is going to be getting some healing and some dodge, so it's up to you. If you use her in more of a flex tank role, then I guess you could upgrade Mifuyu. When it comes to Mitsuki, I would just leave her at 9-6. Don't touch her. Just wait until CB. CB is always like messing with Mitsuki, and I would just leave her until that time frame comes, and you can make your own personal decision. Just note that R10-6 is not going to be a thing. No middle and then no bottom left. All right, some notes right there by Miss Nyara and the team. 10-6 is probably the best way to leave these mages archers in my opinion, unless you feel ballsy and you want to upgrade them because you know you just want that extra TP retain, or you don't care about their HP, because it looks like it doesn't really benefit them that greatly either or. It's mostly if you have the extra stamina to essentially farm for their materials, then you would upgrade them. Summer Carol, I think you would just upgrade to 11-3 because she's actually going to be be pretty useful throughout the entire times, and same thing with normal Carol. All right, comes to backline supports, Misato, Chika, Yui, and Yuki. I would just upgrade them because more stats the better, but there's not really much difference between you upgrade them. Be very sensitive with Yui though. I would just leave her at 10-6 in my opinion, even though she's going to be getting more heals. She is going to be seeing a lot of usage for the upcoming CB, so just don't touch her. Leave her at 10-6 ideally. Now for the last set of ranks, it's going to be 11-3 is clearly better, as you can see right here, so leave them in those ranks. Miyako, Jun, Pekari, Nozomi, Shizuru, Kaori is an interesting one. I would leave her at 9-6. Same thing with Tamaki, leave her at 9-6 unless you feel like upgrading her, or it's up to you. Rei, feel free to upgrade her. She's not really used right now. Ninon, she's used in arena, more stats the better in my opinion, so 11-3 all the way. Same thing with Yukari, she's not used in arena, but more stats for her, it doesn't really matter. And then Saren, I would just leave her whichever 9-6 because she could cast her UBs, but she doesn't really need the tankiness, I think, in my opinion, or like the extra like accuracy and all this stuff. Yori, Suzuna, and Shori. I'm ignoring Yori because I don't really use her, but in case you're wondering, +1, 11-3 is fine. It's interesting because they're actually going to getting extra TP boost, so it's up to you whether you think Suzuna is actually worthy. Same with Shori. I'm gonna leave them at 9-6, do some experimentation, and then probably rush upgrade them as soon as possible. Or in case I'm using them for PvP, I'm just feeling a bit antsy, I'm just upgrading them. Just know it's just a lot of benefits if you actually upgrade them to 11-3. Ayo, Suzume, Summer Suzume, and Misaki. It looks like they're all gonna be pretty beneficial to 11-3 in my opinion. No real like losses for them. But yeah, these are all the ranks. I just wanted to rush through the last ones because as you can see right here, 11-3 rank is clearly better. But I'm really hesitant on like the big three, which is Kaori, Suzuna, and Shori. It's really iffy whether I'm actually going to upgrade them. I might hold off on it because these are some people that you don't want to mess with. Upgrading them can lead to some downfall. So those are the only ones I'm a little bit wary of, even though there's going to be good stuff in there. At the end of the day, these ranks are all opinion and it's up to you. And huge thanks again to Miss Nyara and her team of homies that pretty much said some stuff down here. Fire, Mighty Zanark, Board King, JZZ, Mars, and Andu Krandu from Precalc. Let's go ahead and jump into some PvP and just talk about a few things when it comes to ranks and everything. Firstly speaking, ranks are purely based off of the fact if you want to be super try hard in CB. If you are not that try hard, if you are just keeping things sort of casual and you just want to play Priconne for the sake of it, then don't worry about ranks too much. Just note that the ranks are getting fixed in JP right now, but we're probably not getting that update for a bit. Like I said, ranks are really just for, min-maxing clan battle damage or min-maxing PvP damage. You don't care about any of that. Upgrading them and just having more stats overall, gonna be great. The only reason why Makoto is so sensitive is because her defense breaks. It just like randomly procs if you don't have her at lower ranks. You essentially want Makoto to proc her UB before or after whenever someone else is about to do a UB. That way you can maximize their damage and everything. Right here, I've been using Jun quite a bit because I have her at 5-star. It might have not been the best idea just because we're not dealing enough damage against these team members right here. We're at the 45-second mark, almost less than 30. If we can take down Nozomi before the 30-second mark, that's actually going to be huge. Oh my gosh, no. She just got a thick heal from Summer Kokoro right there. This is an absolute menace. Can we take her down? Please, God almighty. Summer Keru deals some massive damage right here. Nope, that's not going to be the thing. And whenever they deal Moonlight, it just breaks my heart because she's TP boosting I don't know who. Nozomi, she finally died. There's no way we're taking down all of these people. Maho by herself can last a good 10 seconds against this team. I think I should have just been a little bit more aggressive, and I don't know, I guess I should have replaced maybe Hatsune for Akari for a bit more damage, and maybe even Ilya for Kyoka. But the thing is, when it comes to Kyoka, I only have her at 4-star, so she's not that strong in my opinion. I'm sure there's a better Mage Melt team. This is the one that I currently have and I'm currently working with. I just need to work with it and like just get better. But honestly, I'm really happy just to be like above like top 250 in my opinion. Go ahead and jump into some Princess Arena, and then usually I lose these. I'm not gonna like lie just because I don't really care as much for Arena, but at the end of the day, I know people want to see it and we just want to talk about a couple of things. Are you guys excited about the ranks to 11-3? Because Kaori, Shori, and Suzuna being actually upgradable, because I know some people have been waiting for, their DPS, physical DPS, to finally be able to be upgraded so they can deal more damage. That's going to be huge. I'm just going to leave them. I'm not going to touch them yet, but I know a lot of people are just going to be upgrading them to get more stats, more attacks. I can't blame you, because honestly, leaving some of the highest damage dealers in the entire game at lower ranks, it's kind of annoying because you're like man, you should just really be stronger with higher ranks. In my opinion, that's how most games should be, but it's like these little tweaks that really help you in clan battle. It's not like a huge like damage difference. For those of you who are wondering, like, was rank 9-6 Makoto that big of a deal? It was maybe for like the first following CB, but for the previous CB that we just had, the previous clan battle, R9-6 was actually kind of good because it helped you survive against Orc, and Orc was an absolute menace for a previous clan battle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it, but man, my goodness, like that Orc, it gave me so many headaches just trying to fight it. There were just some things that I wanted to say to that Orc, and hopefully I don't see that guy again for a while, and I'm not excited to see the Minotaur anytime soon. Managed to win that fight right there. Hopefully we can win this one. Does not look good in my opinion because this has Ilya, but usually the Mage teams, the Mage Melt one specifically, is kind of good. Maybe it's not good to also keep Nozomi as my tanker right there. Yeah, we're getting absolutely obliterated right here, and Ilya just takes us all down. All right, my last team, I'm not really proud of it. I don't know why I'm using like Summer Pecorine with Tomo, but that's the one I'm coming up with. Usually, oh no, where's my Summer Pecorine? I guess I didn't put her in here because she usually dies so fast against all these enemies. I think this is gonna be okay. Even though Rin's going to deal a chunk of damage, we actually live, which is super awesome. This Lima must be 5-star because we are dealing absolutely 0 for damage. Oh my goodness, this Lima is super thick. Is there any way we can actually take her down? Miyako holding her ground right here. Hiyori is dead. Can we take them down? Yep, we actually take down Lima right there, which is actually huge. And Kokoro goes down easily. Mitsuki down next. We got the win for this one. That is pretty nice. I'm excited for these ranks because it's finally going to be the time to upgrade my physical DPS. Like I said, just a bit of hesitancy before I upgrade anyone because you never know what can happen for clan battle. But yeah, if you made it this far, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we hit 27,500 subs, we're doing a giveaway. If this video helps you out, I'm so happy it did. I just want to send a huge thanks to Miss Nyara and her team and Andu Krandu again for making this information publicly available to everyone. I think this is the reason why Priconne is so amazing and why we have a community in the first place, because everyone in the subreddits and the Google spreadsheets, you're absolutely amazing for breathing life into this game and providing guidance to everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day and see you in the next one.